treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but how long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender again?
Wow, title contender? Woo. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest league to be in when you're young.
And with the new salary cap coming and Kobe's contract coming off the books, soon they'll have a ton of money to spend on free agents. I might have to come back. Take my jersey out the banners, baby.
Might as well keep Kobe.
Either of you guys going to answer the
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And I think for the Lakers, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said about them preseason, but now everybody's got them in their radar.
Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start to their campaign. I mean, give credit to the coaching staff for customizing a game plan and system suited to the talent.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. Here are the Lakers coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Russell following the basket by Kevin Love. Hibbert with the screen to the paint. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Freak missing. So it's the Lakers now. Outside Russell. There's the dish to Williams. Now Bass. He had 16 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Williams can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Irving kicks to Freak. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got his first bucket in this one. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
Now, here is Irving following the shot by Roy Hibbert. And it's Freak missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, You can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here's Russell following the three-pointer by Freak. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. The drive by Russell. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Randall comes in for Brandon Bass. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Young. And it's Clarkson in for Williams. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving. Freak with it. 5 points in the game. Shumpert passes to Thompson. And that one's good.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Prince. And here's Russell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Randall. No good off the back of the rim.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Feeds it to Freak. Outside jumper. Pass to Love. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Can't hit. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lakers working the ball around now. That ties the game. Russell's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Freak. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to Love. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go. Love's got 6 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points last game. Prince misses.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And a wide open look for Freak. That 3 off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's the pass to Mahinmi. Here's Russell. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested twos. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit them with a straight-up block the shot or alter the shot. So contested twos are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of... It's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Mahinmi comes in for Julius Randle. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Williams. And it's Russell in for Clarkson. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Bergeron. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Freak subbed in for J.R. Smith. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. Now here's Freak. He has 5. Out to the wing. Mozgov kicks to James. 6 to shoot. There's Freak. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Freak's got his third basket of the night. Lakers leading by 3. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors really delivered. He dropped 14 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Here's James after D'Angelo Russell's bucket, and it's Freak missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Young in the corner, takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Brandon Bassett checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert's checked in, and both free throws good for Roy Hibbert.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Freak. The stupendous finish in traffic. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Hibbert. Shumpert against Russell. Young outside. Back to Russell. 13 feet away. Here's Bass. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with
32, the Cavaliers, 22. Florida State is our number 1 concern.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. One of the great stories here, Nick Young getting it done today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
They've got Young. Roy Hibbert is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Williams. And it's Russell in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bass with the screen. And Williams, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Mozgov.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 9. In the corner, it's Freak. Lets it go. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The drive by Russell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Russell's got 10.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Freak dishes to James. The feed to Freak. Love outside. Freak kicks to James. The 15-footer, good. James has got his first points of the night.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The Lakers making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. The free throw drops for Bass. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Williams. And here they come. Here's Clarkson. Some solid defense there from Irving.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Clarkson passes to Bass. That is good. Bass has got 9.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Love right side. Irving dishes to Freak. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Irving's got his first basket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
On the wing, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to.
Clarkson. The shot misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Moscow. And it's Freak in at the point.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Outside Shumpert. Here's Freak. No good off the front iron. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Clarkson. Passes it to Bass. Shoots from 14. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Shumpert. Mozgov kicks to Freak. Randall grabs the board.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Russell against James. Dishes it to Clarkson. Puts it up from 17. Here's Bass. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a big game for Bass. 9 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And the Lakers with some changes. Young comes in for Julius Randle. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Russell kicks to Bass. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bass has got 9 points here in the second half.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Freak. And the three ball is good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Bass with the screen. Kicks it to Williams. Russell with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Freak passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bass has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. And finished off by Bass.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Freak dishes to Irving. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Here's Russell. Young outside. He feeds it to Bass. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Irving against Russell. Over in the corner, Williams. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's 8 points for Lou Williams.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. LeBron kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Timeout call.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Bass gets an open look. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Los Angeles leading by 15. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it. A good night so far for Freak. 15 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Free throw good. Freak. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Bass, a screen on Irving. Russell passes to Bass, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. No good on that one.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Good on the second free throw. Some changes for the Lakers. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Biyombo checks in for Brandon Bass. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Young. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in for Thompson. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in a two-game season series, you love taking charge of game one. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Cavaliers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Russell. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
James against Prince. Freak dishes to Mozgov. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Amon Shumpert has come in for James. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count the bucket.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Freak. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now Russell.
Cavaliers foul. Freak. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Lakers, D'Angelo Russell.
And he can't get the first one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan? He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And LeBron James last season got some MVP votes, and while he didn't come away with the award, I think, Kenny, that most would consider him the best player in the league, if not the world.
Well, he's the most difficult player to guard or have a game plan for. Nobody can really take over a game like he does, and the problem that you have with LeBron is who guards him, what position you put on him.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. It's a single-game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And expected to vie for that top seed coming into the season. They have not disappointed. This is a team poised to do big things in the postseason.
Well, all the hype was justified. I mean, it's been an impressive season for them. We've seen them win a lot of different ways. They've proven in the midst of all of that to be a very, very complete team.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Freak, the drive by Paul. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one after the win against Chicago.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Freak. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now Paul. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Passes to Pierce. Picked by Griffin. Back to Pierce. 6 to shoot. For 3, and the shot is good. Pierce has got 5 now.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Now, here is Irving. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Freak. Love. No good on his first attempt of the game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. No coverage that time. 7 points for Paul Pierce. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks the three-pointer.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Clippers in the lead. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Griffin kicks to Crawford. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Clippers leading by 6. Crawford left side. Back to Pierce. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Irving with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. James dishes to Mozgov, and he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Crawford. Ring shot on the way. No good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And the basket good.
Kyrie Irving. Timeout for the Clippers.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. 5th best, Blake Griffin.
Well, I'm sure the coach has been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Pierce. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Vasquez in for Paul. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for LeBron. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 2. Redick inside the line. The Clippers keep it alive. Jordan the pass to Redick. They double in with Freak. And Redick kicks to Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. He had 10 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Good!
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Thompson outside. Smith kicks to Freak. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Freak's got 9.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Johnson wide open. He fired. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Freak dishes to Thompson. And there's the feed to Varejau. Shumpert with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls.
He's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Johnson. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Vasquez. And it's Paul in for Donald Sloan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Jordan is out there with Pierce, and it's Crawford at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers stepped up to deliver. He ended with 17 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And he knocks down the first one.
A good night for Freak. He's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ball passes to Pierce. Again, Los Angeles.
Just good aggressive. Aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Irving kicks to Freak. Pass to LeBron. He dishes it to Irving. Shoots from 14. And another miss by Cleveland. Clippers leading by 3. Paul passes to Jordan. And the wide open shot from Redick. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving dishes to LeBron. Here's Freak on the mark with the 15-footer. Freak's got 12. And here is Los Angeles now. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Now here's James. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Freak kicks to Love. Out to the right wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
The free throw off from Freak. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pierce with the steal. On, here we go. Crawford all alone.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Paul against Irving. Paul goes in. Some solid defense there from Irving.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Love outside. LeBron James on the wing. That's in there. Love with the assist. 6 points for LeBron.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
And stolen by Love. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. James outside. To the inside. Mozgov. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
LeBron passes to Freak. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And James gets it to go. Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Redick kicks to Jordan. To the middle. Looking to end the run. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Crawford. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Jordan with a screen on Irving. Crawford outside. The shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Freak kicks to Irving and taken away by Paul. Here's Crawford. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Puts it up from 12, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Cavaliers trailing. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Freak. Lets the 3 fly. And Paul pulls it down. And Los Angeles guys shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. For the 3. Here's Griffin. Mozgov with the block. But he recovers it. Crawford outside. They shoot again. That's short off the rim.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Freak dishes to LeBron. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Griffin with the steal. The 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. That is good. 14 points for Freak. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris? And Los Angeles with some changes. Paul Pierce is checked in for Jordan. Redick comes in for Vasquez. And it's Paul in for Donald Sloan. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. Freak's checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for McCullough. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Here's the pass to Johnson. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Over in the corner, Paul. And the slam by Blake Griffin. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Freak kicks to Smith and taken away by Johnson. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Clippers in the lead. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Crawford kicks to Jordan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jordan's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Over to the left wing. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Back to Irving. And a wide open look for James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers leading by 4. They set the pick. Paul kicks to Pierce. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Timofey Mozgov.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Griffin dishes to Crawford. At the elbow, Paul. Crawford, no one around him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it was good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has.
Substitution.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mozgov passes to LeBron. He feeds it to Freak. Back to LeBron. Down low. Knocks it loose. And Sloan kicks to Paul. Kept alive.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Outside Irving. The 11-footer buries the jump shot.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Freak, covered by Reddick. And Griffin sends it back. Irving against Paul. Baseline J on the way. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. And now an 8-point Clipper lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Reddick. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Reddick. 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rice is checked in.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Gets the first. That brings them within single digits. Dawson's checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now. To the inside. Osgood with the steal. Griffin dishes to Reddick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Paul passes to Reddick. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Kicks it to Paul. Picked by Griffin. Paul goes in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Chris.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So the Clippers winning this one easily.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly... Blake Griffin, no matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able... And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,